Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of the General Jerry channel. I'm here with Alan right now. We are still currently waiting on Otaku at this point in time. But as a lot of you are aware, some of you want to know exactly what's going on with this type of feud. Why is this video being made, etc., etc. As a lot of you know, I hosted the Right Smart Buster and Spaz Phoenix before, and I thought with this instance, we would host a hangout, something very similar. So Sega, if you want to take it away, what's the whole reason behind this? And yeah, so just shoot.
Yeah. There's not, pretty much what it was what was it? Wrestling Jesus' Hangout. Pretty much, I said a couple comments, and then Aslan, I know where Otaku does this 8-minute video on me saying, "Oh, he called me out and blah blah blah." That wasn't even what I was trying to do, good sir. I just heard about your reputation and I said a couple comments. That's not calling you out. So I don't understand where his logic is behind that. But anyways, he challenged me to this stupid thing. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So there we go. That's pretty much the gist of it.
So at this point, we are still waiting on him. We're gonna go live, like hopefully, so he can join. He said he would join in about an hour. We're still waiting on him. So again, if you're watching this Otaku, join, because I just want to let you know I won't be doing this again. So you want to make an impact or whatever, here's your chance. Here's your chance. So we're still waiting on him here at this point in time. And also, by the way, I want to say this. We also have a backup plan. So if he doesn't show up, Wrestling Jesus will join, I think, in the next 45 minutes or something like that. I think maybe in the next 30 minutes. So we'll have to wait and see what the fucking crack is with that. So we'll read some of the comments here right now and see what the crack is. Everyone's pretty much saying, where the hell is he? It's actually Greasy calling me there. We need to make him feel comfortable, is what the Right Smart Buster said.
Stuck between a door again.
Let's get a Otaku chat going. He will make up some excuse. Isn't he always late anyways? He's probably jerking off the anti-porn at this point. That was wrote by someone there. He can't find his sunglasses. So pretty much we are, at this point, ladies and gentlemen, still waiting for him. Oh, he's Jordan, guys. We've got some breaking news. He has just wrote to give him 1 minute and he will be joining us live. So he has said to me on Facebook right now to give him 1 minute. He will be joining soon. So there you go, guys. It is going down. But whether he joins, we'll have to wait and see. So, that's what he's just said there now. So, let's see here. So he said he will join. We will have to wait and see. Let's see what the crack is. So,
indeed.
Smart Buster wrote, "This is the most exciting moment of my life, I think."
Indeed, I'm not even in the mood to do this anymore, but yeah, just hopefully he joins.
Yeah, he better make it in soon, like, because so we're still waiting, amigos. Well, how's your day anyway, Alan, so far?
Well, it's been very unfulfilling so far, considering I've been waiting almost an hour for this. So, other than that, my day's been weird, so it is what it is.
Also, I'm gonna have to like put like a comment below or a comment in this video to say he came out at such a time if he shows up as well. So let's see. So, anywho, it's just fucking.
So, anybody in the chat, anybody watch the NBA playoffs last night?
Here, what about Liverpool though?
Yeah. Are they? Did they make it all the way yet, or no?
So they've beat them 5-2. So it'll go into another semi-final. So they're 5-2 ahead, and they're playing in their home ground, but they pretty much should be going to the final. They'd have to severely fuck it up to not go to the final. But like, if Liverpool win the Champions League, holy fuck, that'll be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. So,
yes, Mike, I know. I said Bucks and 6. I was wrong.
Oh, here he is.
Yep.
Here he is.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's all good. Well, you're here anyway, and I'd like to thank you for joining us here. So, Otaku, you have essentially challenged Alan to one of these things here. Well, I'll start off with Alan first, and pretty much say what the issues are, and then you can respond accordingly. I will be a moderator type thing, if that make any sense.
Actually, is it okay if Otaku starts?
Oh, do you want to talk? Okay, Otaku, do you want to start?
Well, you did kind of call me out, so I think it would be better if you start. I'll let you start.
Okay. We begin with the entire aspect of first, no, I didn't call you out in that hangout. I said some comments based on your reputation and the things I did. That's not calling you out. It's making comments. So you got two things completely different there, good sir. The second issue that the second thing I have is, you did technically say a lot of crap. You have this character facade that you do. Am I correct?
To a degree, yes.
All right. Where you act like kind of a spastastic person making a lot of inappropriate comments, and you review hentai, and which I think is just really weird. And your justification to counter this were two things. Your first point was, I reviewed anime too. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, that's completely irrelevant, because that's like, okay, I cover, the NBA and the MLB, but I also cover like liberal media too. That's still pretty bad, because you can't just say, oh yeah, I do these two things too, so it wipes away a negative. See, you're reviewing hentai porn, which is a negative. Your name is Wrestling Otaku, so you got to look at it from the perspective of a 10-year-old kid going on your YouTube channel thinking, oh, this is a wrestling channel and stuff like that. And you don't really, from my knowledge anyways, you don't have your videos as age restricted and stuff like that. The next thing you know, they're going to click that and you're just going to see some weird guy in a basement with barely any light on, probably rubbing one out while reviewing a freaking anime. A freaking porn cartoon. So what the fuck? That's another problem that I seem to have with you. And I got a phone call, 1 second. My third problem is you go on these like things where you troll on these chats and everything like that. I appreciate you actually coming on here to try to justify and defend yourself. Don't get me wrong. But most of the time you do this and you tend to duck people. You have a reputation of that as well. So that's.
Well, would you want to give him some time to respond to that, Alan?
I was gonna wrap all that up right now.
Okay, Otaku, would you like to respond to them?
Okay, hold on. Let me just get a second to get settled here. Okay. You say that I review. Yes, I do review hentai, and for the record, I am not the only one on YouTube who has done that in the past. Yes, um, and also you say that. Yeah, I get the whole thing about the age restriction. Maybe you're right. I should, but here's the thing. I don't do hentai reviews on this particular channel anymore. I've made that very clear. I have another channel, a secondary channel, in which I do anime reviews as well as hentai reviews. This channel that I have right now is for strictly wrestling, so I don't think you have to worry about that per se. And excuse me. And secondly, I don't necessarily believe that reviewing hentai on here is. I mean, I know people will kind of look. People who don't quite understand the culture will see this differently, but I don't see it as all that bad. I mean, it's just like it's not like I'm actually playing it, because there are people who have actually uploaded hentai on YouTube, but obviously heavily restricted, but reviewing it, I'm not, it's not all that bad. I mean, let's just, I'm just saying it's not all that bad. And let's see, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, you say that I troll live streams. Not really. I mean, it's very, very seldomly do I do that. Most of the time I'm just in there, just like lurking, pretty much. I don't necessarily troll. I'm not a troll, for the record. I know a lot of people say that I am, but I'm not a troll. So if people tell you that, they're wrong. I'm not a troll. And let's see what else. I think that was just about it. That's really my main thing.
Alan, would you like to respond to that?
Yes. So your entire justification for reviewing cartoon porn is it's not that bad, and you have a different channel for it now, but it doesn't matter. In the beginning, you were reviewing it on a wrestling channel. That's still technically a problem, and you just admitted to me as well. You still don't have age restrictions on any of the videos, whether it's that channel or the one that you currently do. That's kind of a flaw, and I find that very weird. The second problem I have here is your other rebuttal to this in your video. You said, don't knock it till you try it. Okay, first and foremost, I have a life, so obviously I'm not going to do that. Secondly, that's a comment that you say to someone who's eating like a weird sushi at a Korean restaurant. That's not a comment that you're saying about watching cartoon porn cartoon porn with women being raped with tentacles and shit. That's not like, oh, you got to see it, man. That's what kind of shit is that? That doesn't make any logical sense. And that's kind of the thing, I don't care if you watch on your own time, but the thing is you go on these like freaking, you go on YouTube and constantly try to justify it and do this. And obviously your reputation for that is not very good, since you get knocked 90% of the time for it, but you continue to do it. You continue to do it. And that's just another one of the things. And, yeah, let's just start with that.
Well, one of the things that the chat right now, Otaku, and this is actually a big thing, actually, that the chat is talking me about, is this Trap Queen incident. That's something that a lot of people in the chat want to pretty much discuss as well.
Yes.
For those types of criticisms, what's your response in all of that? Do you feel as if that you were in the wrong for doing that, or?
Okay. About that Trap Queen incident, yes, I need to clear up some things. First of all, people say that, and by the way, I think this took place in 2016. First of all, that whole thing, if you listen to those people who talk about that, they don't quite know what I was doing. I stated very clearly about that I did not say that I wanted to rape her or anything like that. I didn't even use the word rape in my video. I said something to the effect of, let's see, what did I say? I said, give me 2-3 minutes alone with her. I'll have her call me senpai. And that was in a joking sense. I made it very clear it was in a joking sense. I even did the Daniel Bryant yes thing at the end. It was very clear that I was joking, and these people took it seriously. So that's my main thing with that. I was not being serious. I made it clear I was not being serious. But people just took my comments out of context, pretty much. That's what that was about. In regards to that.
Alan, do you have any kind of rebuttal or response?
Yeah, I have a rebuttal to this comment, actually. It's not even if you were taking that in a joking context, the thing is still you made a rape joke on like an underage girl on a freaking YouTube channel. And I did justify saying you probably didn't know that at the time and stuff like that. So, you know, it is what it is, but still you made a rape joke on YouTube and it's not meant to be taken seriously, but you literally were calling out a specific person of the YWC and making a joke like that. That's really disgusting, disturbing, and considering, again, your character and persona and the fact that you have a reputation of reviewing stuff with rape and technical porn and all of that, it doesn't justify your actions at all.
Okay, well, for the record, at the time, I know a lot of people said she was underage, but I'm pretty sure she was 18, but I guess that doesn't really matter. But I was just pointing that out. But yeah, I did intend it to be a joke. Maybe it got taken out of context, and if it did, I apologize for that. Because I did
2
not.
years too late, though.
The thing is, like, because the actual, like, I understand a lot of people, and by the way, this is me just merely saying, like, somewhat as it is. The thing is, Otaku, is that, like, me and you don't have beef. That's the one thing. I'm actually probably one of the YWC members that actually does not have beef with you in that regard. The thing is that whenever, like, because I remember I did the reaction to your video and I was telling you, you know, maybe you should change your content up. Maybe it might be better if you do parodies of stuff, or because, like, if you're joking, like, not like trolling as in trolling, but like joking as in just like joking around and stuff like that, that's fine. Like, everyone fucking does it. But like, from that video, there has been incidences where you've been somewhat still in that drama limelight. Does that make any sense? Like, what the consensus of the YWC is that you haven't learned your lesson since then. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, I understand what you mean. I've tried to clear up that misconception, but you know, some people just don't. It's just not going to like me regardless of what I do. It's just I've tried. You know, I've seen your video. You know, I heard your advice, and I've tried. Trust me, I've tried to take it to heart. You know, some people, they're just not going to like me. I understand that, and so yeah, I understand what you mean.
Right. Alan, is there anything else you want to say?
I have a question of my own. First off, you made this. I still can't get over the fact you made an 8-minute video about me for absolutely no reason, because I pretty much said comments that pretty much everyone justifiably knew about already. So why did you call me out instead of calling out someone else, you know, that obviously you probably do have a bigger problem with?
Well, I mean, at the time when I was listening to said hangout, it sounded like you were kind of calling me out, because you said at the end, you said, "Oh well, you know, I don't go in hangouts because I can't take the heat," or something like that. So that's kind of how I perceived it as. So that's kind of why I made that video. You say it was just comments, but it sounded kind of to me like you were kind of calling me out. That's just my take on it. Pretty much why I did that.
Okay. But do you understand where I'm trying? Do you understand a lot of my points and the things I was trying to say to you?
Oh yes, I understand. I've heard that quite a bit. You know, I understand. I understand where you were coming from.
Yes, I mean, what your one comment was so bad. Wasn't somebody in one of your stables actually making a video apologizing for the actions that you did?
Yes, that was. Are you talking about the track queen thing?
Yes, absolutely. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, when you couldn't even make an apology video or anything in the type, but your friends had to, that's ridiculous. And that is really pathetic.
No, I actually came out earlier, right after Mike did that video.
But
I
you
actually
shouldn't have had to say it first. You should have taken the initiative right away and said it. You knew you messed up.
Maybe, you know, it is what it is, you know.
And also, why do you justify yourself with hentai? Like, why do you just in general like it so much? Why is that the biggest thing that you would do?
Well, technically, it's not the biggest thing I do. I've said this before. People who see those hentai reviews, they think that that's all that I'm about. It's not. I'm mostly about, you know, obviously the main focus of this channel that I'm on is wrestling talk. And on the other channel, I did hentai reviews, but I also do anime too. It's like it's not the only thing. It's not the only thing that I'm about. And people in the past who have had problems with me, they bring that up like that's the only thing that I'm about, and it's not. So that's my main thing. That's what I'm trying to say.
So, do you have? I think that's pretty much all I really need to say. Pretty much. Is there any other topics that you want?
Oh,
Otaku, when is Mike Salim gonna start his NBA picks video?
I don't know. You got to ask him.
Because this isn't the season almost over.
Yeah, they're in the playoffs, I believe.
Like, it's kind of too late to make your picks when it's already the playoffs. Because we already know who made it.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to see who he's gonna pick since fucking February, and it's goddamn April. It's almost May.
Well, he's doing football picks now, so.
I don't care about his football picks, though. I want to see his fucking NBA picks.
You know, I want to make a comment, by the way. Why are you doing NFL Week 1 picks already when the NFL draft didn't even happen yet?
That's Mike. He did the NFL picks, not me.
That is so freaking stupid. The NFL draft is until tomorrow, so you don't know about the rosters and the team and everything's going to happen. So a lot could happen between then and Week 1. So why are you making picks now?
I don't know. You got to ask Mike, but yeah, I was going to wait until after the draft to make mine, but yeah. Mike's he does that. You know, he does the sports.
I have a question. I have a question for Otaku.
Yeah.
When Mike Salim, when he uploads like a video to the Fortune 4 Shooters channel, do you watch it and think like, wow, that's a great video. I'm happy to have him aboard. Or do you think this is a complete waste of everyone's time and maybe I should just change the password and not tell him?
Well, I mean, I personally think he's done some good ones in the past, and most of the time he deletes most of the videos that he uploads. So.
You remember the video he made where he was in a closet with a bunch of bottles and he was like, look, everybody, this proves I have a job.
What?
I don't think I've seen that one.
That's because he deleted it before I could download it, unfortunately. What about the video where he was punching a punching bag?
Oh yeah, I see that one. Oh yeah. No offense to him, but I actually thought that was funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Big funny Mike.
I think the big issue here, rather than your feud with Segageek, is that maybe the Fortune 4 Shooters need to be reorganized in such a way where that Mike Salim is no longer part of the association. What do you think, Otaku?
Not sure, because, you know, we of F4S, we're kind of rebuilding and all. We need is, you know.
Exactly. If you're rebuilding, then now's the perfect time to maybe cut the dead weight.
I'll take it into consideration, but.
Can you, like, tell me one good point Mike Salim has ever brought up on a video?
Well, let's see. He's made a lot of good wrestling videos. I can't, you know, he's made a lot of.
All right. So what has he said about wrestling that you really thought was a good point, specifically?
Let's see. I think there was one he made recently, a predictions video. He said something about the match between Cena and The Undertaker. I can't remember exactly what, but he made some good points with some of these predictions. And,
but you don't remember any of the good points, so they couldn't have been that good.
Well, that's mainly because I'm.
See, Otaku, I can bring up a lot of points you've made that were good because you're the heart and soul of F4S. Whereas Mike Salim, I think he's just there to mooch off your success.
I agree with that, 100%.
I don't know. Yeah.
When people think Fortune 4 Shooters, Otaku, they don't think Mike Salim. They think Wrestling Otaku or Straight Edge Shooter, whatever name you go by now.
Well, I am the personification of excellence.
That's exactly right. Mike Salim's the personification of autism.
No, I'm the personification of excellence on YouTube and the YWC, and so
have you noticed that Mike Salim on Twitter, he like just gives people shout outs and they never retweet him ever?
Kinda.
Are you saying that Otaku is the A side in the Fortune 4 shooters? Is that what you're saying, already?
I certainly am, Jerry. What I think should happen, I think that because the Fortune 4 shooters aren't just about wrestling, they cover sports, they cover culture, they cover YWC drama. I think the perfect replacement for Mike Salim would be Segageek.
Hell no. Hell no.
What do you say, Sega?
Hell no.
No, Sega, look, just think about the opportunity here, because you got an established channel. The leader of the channel has over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. He's a known commodity here. You can just walk right in and take over. You two can become the greatest tag team in probably human history.
Hell nah. No, it should be you, man. Now that you don't do many Smart Buster video anymore, you could finally do it, man, and accomplish your dream.
I lost the fire, Sega. You're in the prime of your YWC career. This is the jolt you'll need, my friend.
But I don't know. Hell no. I don't even care.
I think you
Hell
do.
no.
I think all of this drama and stuff. I think both of you secretly hoped that it would come to this. In the back of both of your minds, you're thinking, "Boy, if Sega could just join the Fortune 4 shooters."
No.
Like Sheamus and Cesaro?
That's right, Jerry. Jerry, what do you think of this idea?
I think. I have no idea.
Sega Geek's a perfect fit, right, Jerry?
I have no idea.
Otaku's dumbfounded. He's just muted.
Otaku, what do you think? Do you think Sega should join the Fortune 4 shooters?
Otaku.
I don't know. I mean, he did kind of say that it seems like he's kind of against us. So I'm gonna
Listen here, Otaku. You gotta listen right when people talk. What he's doing there is this is a negotiating tactic. He's not actually against you. Okay, what he's doing is he's trying to establish himself as someone who's too cool for school to probably make your offer better.
Understandable.
Yeah. And I guarantee you this, Otaku, if Segageek were to start an NBA pick show, he would actually like start it and not just leave us all hanging for 3 months.
Where's Mike Sully? Because I think I've only seen the punch bag video from him. Because
I'll show you his NBA picks video that he fucking created in February and hasn't started yet. I'll link it in the side chat and I'll send it to you on Facebook.
It was just because, like, I remember, like, I seen, like, on, like, Facebook, like, everyone talks about the fucking YWC drama and shit, and all I see is, like, Mike Salim and Mike Salim and Mike Salim. Like, who's Mike Salim? And then the first video I seen was him hitting a punch bag.
Mike Salim is a guy, and he's got an underbite, and he kind of mumbles, and he's like 40, and he takes a lot of pictures flexing, even though he has no muscle at all. And all he does all day is just try to get divas to retweet him.
Oh dear.
That's quite a interesting lifestyle he has.
It's really not interesting. It's kind of disturbing, and that's why I don't think Otaku wants to associate with this guy anymore. I think he wants someone respectable with sports talk credibility, like Segageek. Like Otaku? What credibility and qualifications does Mike Salim have to talk sports?
Well, I mean, he does make a lot of sports talk videos, predictions.
Does he though? Because like you said it yourself, I mean, you can't remember anything he's ever said in any of these videos, and then he just deletes them because they're terrible. What about the one video he made where he was filming himself playing a video game for like 10 seconds and like you couldn't even see the screen?
They like have the camera on like on a book or something. He was playing on an SD TV.
The camera was pointing at his TV, but there was a glare, and he didn't say anything in the video. And the video lasted like 10 seconds, and it just ended. It's like, why do we need that on the 4? Like, people who subscribe to the Fortune 4 shooters subscribe because they're going to get hardcore, knowledgeable wrestling talk and fucking sports talk from people who are in the know about sports. And then when they just get a video of some weird guy pointing a camera at his TV, they're going to be like, what the fuck is this? I'm not watching this. Unsubscribe. You're hurting your channel, Otaku. You got to clean up. Spring's coming around. It's time for some spring cleaning.
Are you saying a fortune for shakeup? Is that what you're saying, Righty?
You know what, Jerry? That's exactly what I'm saying.
Or a fortune for cleansing. Could be. I don't know.
What do you say, Otaku? Have I convinced you, Otaku?
He's very quiet. Hello, Otaku?
He's thinking.
I'll give him time to think.
He knows. He knows I'm right at the end of the day. I'm always right. I've never been wrong once in my life, Jerry. I don't know if you know that.
Otaku, I was going to say, why don't you do these hangouts more often? Because I think if you did these hangouts, people would actually understand you a little bit more.
Well, Otaku does join the Seashell Boy show every once in a while, and he's very good on there.
The what?
The Seashell Boy is an up-and-coming channel that he appears on every once in a while.
Who's straight edge shooter?
Oh, that's Otaku. He came in on another account.
Oh, he did, right?
Yes.
All right, Otaku. What do you think about my my ideas for the shakeup? You know, tell Mike Salim, hey, you know what? It's been an honor working with you, even though we all know it hasn't been. And then just tell him, look, your services are no longer required. We got someone better. We got Segageek now. You know, Sega, why don't you give Otaku like a demo sports review or critique right here? Like do an audition for Otaku.
Nah, man, I'm not good enough for that, man. I'm not good enough for Fortune 4 shooters. Like, it would be too much, especially the tours.
I put him on the spot, and now he's being humble. There's no need to be humble.
I'm too nervous, man. There's no way I could do it, man.
All right, tell you what. Take a little swig of something, and just some liquid courage.
2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Take some liquid courage. Relax, loosen up, and give your best sports talk right now. Go.
I'm sorry, I'm my hands can't stop shaking. I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's impossible.
Because you're not drinking anything yet.
I don't even drink.
Otaku, are you still there?
Yeah, Weavy McCoy's right. Take a swig of some bleach.
You know, that's a very tempting fate, but no, I'm good.
Drink bleach and die, Super. You fucking cunt.
Is that a Jason impersonation?
That was spot on.
Anyway.
Spot on.
Otaku, are you still there, Otaku?
I'm here.
What do you think of my offer, fuck?
I'll take it into consideration.
What does that mean, though? I feel like I've talked to you about this Mike Salim problem on numerous occasions, and you never really have an answer. You always say you'll consider it, and the next thing I know, Mike Salim's uploading another terrible video that no one wants to see.
It's a process.
Can you outline the process so we know what goes into it? Like what's step one of the process?
Talent evaluation.
Okay, now what goes into talent evaluation? I'm assuming all you do is just watch the videos, and you're a reasonable man. So if you watch Mike Salim's videos, you're gonna automatically come to the conclusion that they're horse shit. So once you've established that, because it's a foregone conclusion, what's step 2 of the process? Is it informing him that he's being fired?
I would think so.
Do you send a letter?
So I would assume that that's probably where you're at now, since it's a foregone conclusion that his videos are just terrible. So how are you? I can help you word the letter if you want. Let's do that right now. I'll type it for you. I'm very good with legal speak. Dear Mr. Or how about just Mr. Salim? Calling him dear is a little gay. Mr. Salim. Okay, let me know if you have a problem with anything I've written, and we can discuss how to change it. First and foremost, I want to thank you for all of the content that you have provided F4S over the years. See, now, I'm not actually thanking him for this, guys. This is just a formality. Nobody in their right mind would thank someone for making garbage videos. I'm just doing this because it's nice.
Oh, you forgot that you got to put the LLC by the F4S.
You know what? I'll go one better. I'll put the trademark thing.
All right, brilliant. Okay.
This is a big day for Otaku. He's finally taken his channel back from the fucking albatross that's just hijacked it for all this time.
So Otaku, are you and Righty cool now at this point? Are you guys?
I'm on. Listen here, Jerry. I'm on hashtag Team Otaku.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I certainly am.
Hashtag yes to the Otaku movement.
Yes, hashtag Otaku Nation. I'm the leader.
Otaku Nation. Fucking kill me.
Oh, God.
Thank you for all the services you provided over the years. Okay. It is. Let me think. No, I gotta make this. However, your services to myself and the F4S channel
Don't forget
are
the trademark again.
longer required, as we have found someone with immensely more talent and who will actually start the fucking hangouts that they create. This is good stuff. This is gonna get the job done for you, Otaku. I'm telling you.
Otaku, can I ask, right? See the Fortune 4 shooters. How many is in the Fortune 4 shooters?
It's just two. It's Otaku and Mike Salim.
Oh no, we added 2 members.
Who?
Oh, you added a few? Who'd you? Oh, well, Segageek, obviously.
No, who are these new talents that you found?
Our other 2 members are an individual by the name of Flameblaze200, and the other one is the Ghost of Doom.
I have a question. What are they adding to the channel if they never upload anything ever?
Well, I haven't really given them the thing to.
You know what, Otaku? Here's what your problem is. You're too nice. You're a laissez-faire proprietor, for lack of a better term. What you need to do is you need to crack the whip on these motherfuckers every once in a while.
Yeah, I agree with Righty here. You're letting them completely take advantage of your channel.
Yeah,
you need to take control, Otaku. You need to take control. You need to grab it by the handles.
Right by the balls, right, Jerry?
Right by the balls, yeah.
Right by them testicles, Jerry.
Yeah, so why is it every time I do a hangout with you, it's just fucking mental?
Not my fault, Jerry. I'm a good person.
It's okay.
Immensely more talented, and we'll actually start the fucking hangouts they create. Again, thank you for your services. And I'll tie it back to wrestling, and I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors.
So let me get this straight, Mr. Otaku. Let me get this straight. You let these guys, these new members, run around when they're macking chicks at a bar saying that they're with Fortune 4, even though they don't provide content?
Wait a minute, isn't Rami in the Fortune 4 shooters?
No, he quit. He turned against Otaku.
Oh, what about Peter Gilmore? He's still there, right?
Peter Gilmore actually, I don't know if you know about this, but there was an internal, what's the word? There was a memo issued throughout all Fortune 4 employees that pedophilia will no longer be tolerated, so they had to fire Peter Gilmore.
Oh, dear.
Thank you for your services. Best of luck in your future endeavors, which no doubt includes desperately and autistically trying to be retweeted by divas on Twitter.
I don't know what to say anymore.
Dude, I got nothing.
I don't know, really. It's just a bit mad, like.
All right, but no, this is good. I think Otaku and Sega have made friends now, since Sega's going to be working for him.
Oh, God.
I think what we've done, the big thing we've done is we've helped Otaku not only regain control of his channel, but regain control of his life, I think.
That's the most important thing. Otaku first.
Hashtag Otaku first.
Hashtag Otaku first.
He's the first of the four, man. But yeah,
Otaku, do you have any thoughts, critiques? Do you have any commentaries on this?
I totally see what you did there, Jerry. That was brilliant.
All right, I've got the letter all written that you're going to send to Mike Salim. I'll send it to you on Facebook. All right, so Otaku, when do you think Sega can get access to your channel? How long do you think it'll be before he starts uploading?
We must go through the process.
No, okay, so now, is this a different process than the firing process?
The talent evaluation process.
The talent evaluation. Okay. So Sega, why don't you send him some of your SoundCloud links?
No, I'm good. Thank you very much.
Oh, Gary.
SoundCloud links.
Roddy, you win the internet, good sir.
No, I'm just trying to help my friend Otaku, and I'm trying to help Segageek too. This is good for both. This is mutually beneficial. It's like when
we've also got a hashtag going. Someone is actually now using the hashtag Lives Matter hashtag right now.
Otaku.
Hashtag wrestling Otaku movement. Get it trending.
That's right.
Oh dear Lord.
We're gonna get it trended on NXT or that the greatest Royal Rumble or whatever the fuck they've decided to put that event.
Don't forget to use the hashtag tweet along with Spaz on Twitter.
Oh yeah, I checked the other day. That's still a fucking thing.
I know we created a monster, Jerry. It won't stop.
Do you know he actually removed me off Facebook too? After that interview.
I think bless his heart, I think he's an actual like psychopath.
What?
What, Spaz?
Yeah, he's insane. Yeah, things have been tweeted along with Spaz as recently as April 11th of this year. This started like 2 years ago.
People are still tweeting it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Otaku, what's your thoughts on Spaz Phoenix?
Otaku's a big supporter of Spaz Phoenix, which I never understood. And you know how much I love Otaku. I just don't understand his love for Spaz Phoenix.
I like Spaz Phoenix. I liked him, but like he just removed me off Facebook. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, he's too Canadian for me. He's got like Wrestling Jesus is the perfect type of Canadian because like he doesn't have that obnoxious Canadian accent where you just want to claw the guy's eyes out when he talks. Spaz Phoenix is just like, oh, you know, a boot. Shut up.
Oh dear.
I could safely say I never saw a Spaz Phoenix video.
You've missed exactly nothing, Jerry.
Let me check. Actually, should I even check it really on Twitter?
I just did. The last thing that was tweeted was a picture of what appears to be Roman Reigns with Horse Boner's head photoshopped over it, sodomizing Spaz Phoenix.
Dude, you ruined that guy's life, man.
They never tweet nice things, Jerry. I don't understand why they insist on being so mean.
Why someone posting pictures of camels?
The pictures range from completely random to completely fucking disgusting to just downright mean, Jerry.
Somebody wrote JD from New York hashtag tweet along with Spazes from the KKK.
There's just no reason for any of it.
And then there's like a lot of Zubair pictures here as well.
Oh yeah, people love tweeting Zubair. They like tweeting pictures of Zubair's girlfriend or wannabe girlfriend.
Sean's on here as well.
Yeah, there's pictures of Otaku on here.
Oh my god!
What the hell is this one with Righty dancing?
You know what?
I mean,
they're
sorry,
just-
no, Kyle. The Kyle's dancing.
it's just how Kyle's a pretty good dancer, actually. You'd be surprised.
Can he boogie on down with the kids? Can he?
He certainly can.
I can't believe this is still a fucking thing. Like,
It all started on your channel, Jerry.
Jesus Christ.
You're partially responsible for this.
I'm actually. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, there's someone just tweeted a picture of Polston. There isn't even like a caption or anything. It's just a picture of Polston with the hashtag tweet along with Spaz from the Twitter account log in a toilet.
That's the best name ever.
Oh my god. What the fuck, like?
A picture of Hitler.
It's just a picture of Zubair and he just hates his life. It's just him just going. Someone got the link again.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna leave now, but I think what we've done here, Jerry, is we've built a bridge where before there was none, and that's something we can both walk away from feeling proud.
I think I can walk away and be happy with my life that I've done this. I think.
Yeah, this is all possible because of you, Jerry. When the book of your life is written, this is gonna be the seminal chapter in the story of General Jerry.
I remember when I was old, I was in a hangout with Riley and wrestling Otaku.
And, you know, everyone watching this can say, I was there the day Segageek saved the Fortune 4 shooters. Anyway, goodbye, everyone. I love you all.
Have a good night. Good night and good luck, good sir.
Well, I take it that's us. Well, Otaku, I first of all want to thank you for being here. We know that some people like it hasn't been too bad, you know, with the whole chatting and stuff. But I like to thank you for joining here and staying on here as well.
No problem.
And I'd also like to thank Alan for being here as well. Does any of you guys, Otaku, I'll start off with you. Do you want to give any shout outs before we go?
Well, not necessarily. I guess just shout out my other channels, but no, not any particular shout outs. I guess not. No.
All right. Alan, do you want to give any shout outs?
Yes. I'd like to thank General Jerry for making this moment everything as magical as I thought it was going to be.
Perfect.
I'm in tears right now, man. Straight up.
Well, guys, we might do another live stream later on today. I don't know if WJ might join us later on today. But I'd like to thank my guests at this point in time. I'd like to thank Alan. And I also would like to thank Arrest and Otaku for joining on here. So, guys, thank you so much. This is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel. Signing out.